So these are the top 5 product categories that are being sold globally from UK suppliers to those markets. Minerals and metals is number 1, food and beverage is number 2, agriculture, apparel, and again, automobiles and motorcycles. Now, food and beverage is actually one that's been growing, and it's kind of interesting to us to watch this grow because as the world changes and expands, you actually see quite a bit of interest in expanded tastes. People want foods from different countries, people want different things from different countries, and Scotch and whiskey has become quite popular in various places around the world. So there's a big opportunity there. Agriculture is a big opportunity. So these are our top 5 product categories that are selling to these other markets. But of course, it goes on and on from there. There's lots of different opportunities for trade internationally. And if you can take advantage of this global market, including the Eurozone, but then going beyond the Eurozone, you're going to be able to create growth and stability. So when I look at the other statistics that are actually really helpful, again, if we can get past that 15% that's nervous about, or the only 15% that's comfortable trading to Asia and the Middle East, the other statistic that we actually found is that 68% of companies from the UK that actually did take advantage of global markets saw an increase in profits. An increase in profits means growth for your company, means more jobs, means more local economic growth as well. So all of those statistics together speak to a really, really strong reason why UK businesses should be taking advantage of not only international export, but they should be taking advantage of those emerging markets that might be a little scary at first, but we allow you to reach those markets without necessarily having to set up offices in the Middle East or manage teams overseas. You can do it all from the comfort of your office here in the UK. So what's the result of this? Now, again, we were talking about the Prime Minister's speech, and I thought this statistic was particularly interesting. If 100,000 more UK small and medium businesses started exporting internationally, 30 billion pounds would be added to the UK economy. That is a huge, huge amount of revenue and growth for the UK economy. So when you think about, again, the magnified power of small businesses, this is actually where you have a really, really great opportunity to not only grow your own business, but also to help create a more stable economy. And there is government support out there. Now, I know there's been a lot of discussions about varying levels of government support and how helpful it is. We personally believe that any potential growth and any small business growth actually does start with you. All the best businesses in the world have started using their own guts, using their own drive, using their own strength. But the more support you have from the local government or from the national government, the better. And it can help you expand, and it can help you take advantage of growth opportunities in the future to create jobs. And then again, because the long-standing trading partners in the EU are stagnating, now's the time to really look at other markets. And we try to make that as easy as possible for you. So don't be afraid to explore beyond the standard trading partners that you've looked at in the EU. There's no reason that you can't continue to try to reach out to them. But once you have a tool that allows you to reach out to everyone, then you can start to take advantage of those more expansive markets and find more customers globally. So we often hear a lot of excuses on why people aren't quite ready to trade globally. And so we've put a list up here for you just to explain why you don't need to worry about those risks. So the first is, of course, limited capital and resources. Again, we give you the opportunity to showcase your products 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, without the added expense of a marketing team in order to do that for you. There are lots of online marketing tools out there beyond just us, but lots of other tools, and you're going to hear about a lot of them today, that help you use the internet to grow your business. Take advantage of them. They're not that expensive. And low-cost communication tools. With all the different ways that you can communicate globally, for example, one of the things that we offer is we have a Trade Manager instant chat program that allows you to chat with people in other countries online. You can see immediately when a supplier or a buyer is online. The nice thing about it is it includes instant translation. So if you type in English, it'll actually come out in Chinese on the other side. If they type in Chinese, it'll come out in English, Spanish, French, etc. So we're trying to make it as easy as possible to communicate globally without the added expense of high international calling bills. Then there's, of course, lack of foreign market knowledge and connections. Well, again, that's something else that the internet can help solve for you. There's an active trading community online. There's a lot of online market research available to you. We have forums and we have other resources that tell you what you need to know about trading internationally. We even have a site specific to the UK that's uk.alibaba.com. That's our knowledge center that tells you where you need to look for information about taxes, where you need to go for information about trust and safety, where you need to go for safe trading tips and other product information. And then, again, the biggest part of this is you have a robust online global database. So you can go to alibaba.com, you can look for companies, you can find out what's being sold, you can do research there to find out what other types of products are available. You can also combine this with research on Google and everything else to get more and more information about different suppliers and different companies. Use the internet to do as much research as possible, and you can get very, very complete information. Lack of confidence in doing international trade. As I mentioned before, only 15% of companies in the UK are comfortable doing trade with Asia and the Middle East. This is extremely low compared to the other developed markets around the world, which again spells opportunity for UK businesses. Not only do we actually do international trade online, but we also create online and offline partnerships with companies like Boots and Tesco, et cetera, who are looking for small businesses to source from. So we actually help those large companies find small suppliers from our database and help them find specific products and do custom tailored programs for them. We also have public-private partnerships with trade associations and governments. And then that way we can help bring more and more educational programs to you and explain more and more about what you need to know for international trade. So bottom line message is be fearless. We were having a conversation last night about everyone I've ever known who's gone out on their own, started their own business, can't imagine their life back before when they worked for someone else. So it's scary to take that first step, but once you take that first step, there's a lot of the world that can open up to you if you just go out there and give it a shot. So what we're here to do is we're here to help you do that and find new ways to reach those new markets, whether you're looking for supplies or whether you're looking to sell things to other countries. We give you the tools, we give you the knowledge, and we give you the support to help you reach those markets.